Hey, how's it going, guys? Hope everyone's having a good day. Doing a little update for the channel. So we just hit 2,000 subscribers. And I just want to say thank you so much for all your guys' support and all the great comments. Holy crap, it's windy today. Hope another forest fire doesn't start. Yeah, I just want to say thank you guys. You guys, this is probably the best, most positive channel I've easily ever started in my life. I have started numerous YouTube channels just playing around. And this is by far my favorite channel I've ever created. So I'm just walking in the back of my property right now, testing out my camera with just my tripod on and see how stabilized it can get. Because the tripod's about almost 3 pounds or so, and the camera's good 2 pounds. So it's kind of heavy, so it really helps like stabilize it when you have more weight on your camera. So just testing it out. Seems to be like there's lots of helicopters and planes going over today, so I think there's probably more forest fires. It looks kind of smoky up in the sky, but hopefully nothing near our place. So I just wanted to update you guys on what's going on with the channel. So season 1, season 2, and season 3, they are all uploaded. Everything's on playlist now, so if you want to see it from like the actual beginning to end, I would suggest you go to my channel page and go to my playlist section, and you'll see season 1, season 2, and season 3. So all my old videos are up on the channel, and now we're into season 3.5, and that is getting ready for season 4. So in season 3.5, I think we're gonna get a lot more into becoming a digital nomad. So we're in season 3.5, back from the Philippines, and pretty much is in the transition of getting ready for the Philippines again, saving up more money, trying to find work, trying to find film jobs, and trying to make my digital nomad goals a reality. So you may ask, what is a digital nomad? So a digital nomad is someone who works remotely online, can work anywhere in the world, but mostly goes to a country where their dollar can go a lot more. I guess the main place is Thailand right now. That's the main place for digital nomads. Other places are South America, also Spain, I heard, and Europe, also, and pretty much most of Southeast Asia. These are all great places to go to become a digital nomad because your dollar can go a lot further there. And it's a great idea also because you can be around a lot other digital nomads, and it's really great to surround yourself with like-minded people, people who are on the same goals as you, people who are on the same path as you. So this is something I'm really wanting to get into, learn a lot more about. Like right now, the only money I'm really making online is just YouTube, and I'm looking into other ways right now. Like there is teaching English online. I'm looking into that. That seems doable. It doesn't seem like the funnest job, but it seems like it'll pay your way, and maybe 4 hours a day, there you go, your day is pretty much paid for. So it doesn't really seem like the funnest job for a guy like me. I'm not really into like teaching kids and stuff like that, so I'm not too sure on it, but it is an idea, and it's something to fall back on if other things don't work out. So it's something I'm looking into right now. And if you guys are wondering where I am, this is the back of our property, and pretty much they cleared it all the way down to the end of our property, all the way to the neighbors and stuff, and same like probably a mile down that way, mile down that way. And they did that so, I don't know, take away all the grass, all the dead grass, and just leave dirt. So when the fire came, it was hopefully gonna stop, but luckily it stopped about 200 or 300 meters up the hill. So I also really wanted to talk about goals today. Like, I think it's really, really important if you're starting a YouTube channel that you set goals, or in life, it's just great to set goals. Like I'm talking about like reachable goals, like something that you can do. It'll take lots of work, but you can do it. That's the kind of goals you need to set. Like setting a goal like, oh, I want 1 million subs. Yeah, that sounds nice, but I think it's more smart to set real goals, something that you can hit, something you can really work hard for. And so I'll tell you guys about what kind of goals I had for this channel. So I started around the start of August, and I set like some really meetable goals. Like I wanted to hit 1,000 subscribers within 6 months, and I wanted to hit 100,000 views within 6 months. So it was a tough goal, because like that's something hard to hit when you first start and you have 0 subscribers. Some channels can go for years and they can barely even get over 100 subscribers. So I was setting a goal that would take a lot of work, a lot of effort, and it all paid off in the end because I did hit it. I think about 6 days before the 6-month period was up, so I was really happy with that. And I think one of the biggest hurdles with YouTube is getting that first 1,000 subscribers. Like I always see it as like a video game, like when you first start off and your character's really weak and you don't have any like weapons or anything like that, like RPG games. And it's just building, you're just working and working and working, just build, build, build. And then after a while, it all just pays off. There's a great website you guys should check out, socialblade.com. It's really, really handy to see like your stats and where have you come from and how far you're going and what your future stats are gonna be. Like it doesn't give you the perfect stats because I've checked like a month ago and it tells me one thing, then checked like this month and it tells me a completely different thing. So, but it gives you a good rough estimate of where your channel's heading. When I first started, I think I looked on there and I was probably at like 50 subscribers and I checked and it said in 5 years, I'll probably have 1,000 subscribers or 2,000 subscribers or something like that. So it pretty much just calculates what your averages are from the past and calculates what they could be if they stay at that level, what they're gonna be in 5 years or whatever time in between. And I see it really helpful because like you can set goals and be like, oh, it says I'm gonna be at 1,000 subscribers in 4 months. So I wanna try to hit that in 3 months. That's what you guys should be thinking. It looks like since I've been doing this little video, there's been a new fire over there. Like you can see the smoke starting to come up. It's getting windy again. Hopefully another big forest fire doesn't catch all over the place because I think that one day there was probably 45 or 50 fires all over the countryside. So it had the firefighters very, very busy. So while in the Philippines we hit our 6 months goals, we hit 1,000 subscribers and we hit 100,000 views. So I was really happy with that. And pretty much after that I set a goal that I wanted to hit 3,000 subs within the full year. So I wanted to double what we just made. And that's kind of what I'm wanting to do. I want to double my channel at least every 6 months. So just double, double, double all the way. Damn, it's getting kind of windy. I think I'm gonna move spots. There we go, I think that sounds a lot better. Kind of in between the trees here, hiding away from the wind. Seems to be working. So with the 1-year anniversary that's coming up, I had a goal of 3,000 subs to hit, and I'm hopefully trying to hit 300,000 views. But really, I think thinking about views is really not the best way to do it because views are pointless these days. The only thing views are good for is getting people to watch your video. But really, the most important analytic is actually watch time because that's what they pay you. So a great example of this is about 2 or 3 years ago, there used to be a thing called reply girls. So it'd always be like really pretty girls and they always had like really big boobs and tons of cleavage showing always. And usually every video they did, their thumbnail picture was like a shot of their boobs and stuff like that. And like they're just replying to something, like replying to someone famous or something like that. And that's all they did all day. And a lot of girls made actual business off this and that was their job. They're just replying to people's videos and a lot of people really hated this. And I think YouTube kind of like took notice of this and they pretty much changed their policy because these girls were getting paid for all their clicks, but people weren't watching their videos. They'd click on it, hear 5 seconds of it and turn it off. So YouTube does not pay you anymore for views. It's pointless and it makes a lot of sense because who would you rather pay? Someone who has viewers who watch 10 minutes of video or 5 seconds of video? Because the 5 seconds of video is not going to show any kind of ads or anything. So after YouTube changed that, the reply girls pretty much just disappeared because no one would watch their videos long enough to even make money. So that became pointless. So I'm thinking about starting goals for my watch time. And right now I am extremely happy what's going on with my channel. I have been testing out, if you guys have noticed, that I've been trying to put up really long, big videos, like pretty much like movies. Some are like the actual size of movies, like an hour long or some 2 hours long. And from what I found is these are the most watched videos of my entire video selection. So these really big videos I've been putting up, they're pretty much like the most watched videos on my channel, best paid videos on my channel, and are the videos that are actually bringing in lots of subscribers. So I think right now YouTube's trying to go into an area where they want you to make long videos, but long enough and entertaining enough that people will actually watch. So I think people like Sunny in Thailand have really smart ideas. Also SV Delos, Sailing with Delos I think it's called, or something like that. Those guys have really smart idea with their films, because they make it like 20 to 30 minutes long and they put a few advertising in between, and it's really entertaining stuff, so people sit there and they watch. And these guys are making a lot more money than anyone who is making like 2 to 3 minute videos. Like, from what I've seen, YouTube just does not pay good for small videos. It's just very small pennies you'll get. So I've kind of been coming to the conclusion that the smartest business idea for YouTube would be create documentary films, because documentary films are very entertaining, they're long, and people will sit there and watch it. So once I go back to the Philippines, I'm really gonna get into making daily vlogs, vlogging my whole day, everything we do, because I think that's incredibly important to vlog every day and just have that consistency, because people want to see that consistency. Once you start making videos and then all of a sudden you just stop making videos for weeks, or maybe you only make once a week, you are going to get probably half the subscribers you could be getting if you tried uploading every single day. So a lot of people will tell you that long videos will hurt your channel, people won't watch, blah blah blah. I think that's complete bullshit, and I've pretty much proven that with my channel just this month. So for a while there, my watch time was just very steadily going up. Like every month I think it was going up maybe 1,000 more minutes, and it was just steadily going. And for the last 3-4 months, it's kind of been around 2,000 minutes a day to 4,000 minutes a day. And the YouTube channel was just going up and down between 2,000 and 4,000 minutes a day watched. And yeah, it kind of seemed a little stagnant. It wasn't really moving too fast, it wasn't growing too fast. But then I got the idea, maybe I'll do something like what Delos is doing, or Sunny in Thailand, and make longer videos that are still really entertaining, and see if it helps the channel. So after not even 1 month of doing this, uploading long videos, I think my channel is now between 12,000 and 16,000 minutes a day watched. So it has at least tripled in the last month. So I am really happy with that. Also, the money I'm making with this YouTube channel has quadrupled. So that has gotten me really excited. I really hope it stays like that and keeps growing in that kind of fashion, because I could see this easily becoming a full-time job if I'm living in the Philippines. Something I'm really excited to start doing here soon is finding sponsors. So some people might say, oh, you have a small channel right now, how can you get sponsors? Well, I could show you a channel that has only 250 subscribers, barely any kind of views, and they have their entire trips paid for all over the world because they're sponsored by a travel company. So anything is possible as long as you can create great videos for a client, make them happy, make them say wow, then I believe anyone can become sponsored. And some people say, oh, why would you want to be sponsored? Then might become a slave to that company and you're gonna have to do everything they say and blah blah blah. And to that I say, go check out Ben Brown's channel, go check out Fun with Louie's channel, or a new up-and-comer, go check out Christian's travel vlogs. From what I've seen from all these guys is, if you can create a great video, people really like it and it goes viral and stuff, and you can do that like constantly, companies will hire you. They will want you to go to their resort or promote something about their business. So for example, Christian Travel Vlogs, he just came back from Dumaguete and he was staying at a resort, and he said it is a resort that costs $200 US a night, and he stayed there for 8 nights. So think about how much money that costs to produce that video. So really, that kind of lifestyle, that is my dream. That is my dream, to just go traveling around the world, go stay at resorts for free, make videos for people, and then just live life, enjoy life. Like what could be better than that? And these guys who are doing these sponsorship videos, they don't seem to be slaves at all. They're just enjoying their regular day, doing regular vlogs like they always do, but just have the sponsor in the video. That's all they do. And they just mention the name, say if it's a great company or not, and that's it. And this is also why I think it's hugely important, if you want to get into YouTube like this and travel videos, stuff like that, that you actually get into it with a professional mindset. Like, you want to learn, you want to expand and grow your skills and stuff like that, and grow your camera bag. Because if you're just filming with a GoPro or an iPhone camera, and you go up to a resort and you say, hey, I'll make a great video, and blah blah blah, and yeah, my camera's a GoPro and a camera phone, they're gonna look at you and say, well, we can pretty much do the same thing, and they're just not gonna take you serious. Like, and another really important thing to have in the Philippines, I think, is a drone. I'm really kicking myself in the ass for not bringing my drone last time, because I was worried about the laws and stuff. But from all the people I've talked to in the Philippines who flew drones and do it for business and stuff, everyone just goes talks to a mayor in the town, and if the mayor gives you the okay, then it's okay to fly. So those are my goals and what I'm trying to do with this channel. In about 5 years, I see this channel becoming a lot huger, and I see that being like my main source of income, because in about 5 years I'll have a minimum of 30,000 subscribers at least, hopefully 60 to 70,000, we'll see. And with that kind of large channel, you can work all over the world, working with people, showing their stories, creating videos for them. So that's my goal, and I believe as long as you have consistency, always creating great content and stuff, then your channel is always going to be growing, and you can actually turn it into a lifestyle, a business, and your career. So that's my goals. That's what I'm shooting for. Some people just want to do YouTube for fun, don't worry about getting paid or anything like that. But for a guy like me, I have bigger dreams and I have other plans for this channel. And I guess we'll do a little personal update for you guys, what's going on with me and Mitchie. So she just went with a few friends to Iloilo and Boracay. She told me Boracay was just packed. She hated it. She doesn't ever want to go back, so I'm always missing out on Boracay, but her friends talked her into it, and she was not too happy when I was talking to her when she was there. So that's what she's doing. So we've also run into more problems with the paperwork. Everything was fine to go, completely ready to sign off. I had an immigration lady check it over, proofread everything like 2 times, gave me the complete okay. But we thought we had the choice to do the medical before or after, because a lot of people told us, oh, you just wait for the letter in the mail saying go for your medical. So we listened to those people who did it, and we thought that was the way to do it and the easiest way, because I heard if your medical goes too long, it could expire, and I've heard people have lots of problems with expired medicals and having to go back even 2 or 3 times. So we didn't want to go through that hassle, so we were like, oh, we'll just wait till they send the letter and then go do it, and then it won't expire. It'll be ready to go and good for a year. So we learned that for out of Canada sponsorships, what we're doing, that's when you have to go for your medical beforehand. And so Mitchie has to go for medical now, and she didn't really have anyone to go with before, so she was kind of waiting for someone to go with her to Cebu, because she doesn't like to travel alone really, because it can be kind of sketchy for a single girl traveling alone in the city at night. It's best to be safe. Thinking we're going to be doing the medical this week. So some more problems that happen with the paperwork is a new form came out, and when a new form comes out, you have to do that form again, and you have to fill it all out exactly the same, send it off on email to your spouse, they have to sign it, and then they have to mail it back to you, and then you have to sign it. So that's what we're doing there. After those 2 things are done, we are ready to send it off, finally, and then start the big wait. So it could end up being 6 months to even a year before she can come back to Canada with me. So pretty much my goals right now is to find work. I'm still searching for work. I've lined up a few film jobs, but those are kind of few and far in between. So I kind of need to find a actual regular job to do that in between the film jobs. So right now the economy is terrible right now. The Canadian dollar is still really, really low. The oil's still really, really low, and being in an oil area in Canada, this is not a good place to be looking for jobs. So right now I'm pretty much just trying to find work, save up money, and build my online income so I can build it up to one day I can just pretty much not need to work for any company or anything, and just work on my own, make my own money, and I think that is the dream. So that's my little update for you guys. Got a bunch more videos to come. I'm going to be focusing a bit more on becoming a digital nomad. And I think Says Style is going to be focusing on the same thing. So I think we're kind of going to be starting a little subgenre for the Philippines expat vloggers. So if that's something that interests you guys, then definitely tune into those videos. I think they'll be pretty helpful, and you can probably get a lot of good information if you're trying to do the same thing. So I think that's it for my little update here. I hope you guys are having safe travels if you're traveling. Stay safe out there, and until next time, peace out. This is my little brother's paintball field. And you can see firefighters came up here and pretty much demolished it. Pushed it all away, pushed all the tires out of the way, because he had a bunch of tires just sitting up all over here. And they were really worried if they caught up, they'd be burning for weeks. So it would not be a good thing, so they pretty much demolished this whole paintball field.